Hey guys, and welcome back to the Big Build. Over the past 11 build episodes, we made a hole. We placed some track under it. We made sure the trains could actually fit. We then added a train depot to one side of the hole. The platforms was there. We added some invisible stations in. Connected the track up even. Thought it'd be a good idea. Added some walls underneath to actually look like the track on the bridge actually is held up by something. Then we painted it. And we added some assets. We added a few more assets. Then we moved to the station again. Everything was done in layers, bit by bit. Then we moved on to the houses and the walls and the city centre. And then we painted some more. And then more building. Crikey, yes, more buildings and more walls. And just think, all those roads have houses on now. Crikey. And the 60s block area. We didn't put too many details around there because you're not going to. The train's passing quite fast around there. And then to the other end of the board, we've got the goods yard and the factory area, where we finally added a few cars and some people and a little bit of life there. Well, guys, I think it's time to actually have a look at what it looks like now. Well, we start off with some stills. So we start off in the factory areas, that's where we ended. I think it looks okay from what... I don't think it needs any more details than this really. We might add a few here and there. I think as I mentioned, that grass, we probably need to put a couple of different splines along there because it looks a little the same. Maybe some grass here overgrown as well. There's odd little bits here and there. There's no signalling as well at the moment, but that will happen. I need to look at how we're going to run trains through here first before I signal it out. Because no doubt we're going to have invisible signals as well as the ones you see. And of course we haven't got a name on there. That sign was blank. And there's the man who walks through garages. We mentioned that in an earlier episode. We look under the bridge, it's finally got all the supports and everything added. Now we're going to look at the train running from this angle. This allows us to see the scenery from one side. So if you are looking from side cameras, this is the kind of view you'd get. But we are going to ride on board, and we're going to ride on the train going underneath later as well. Remember, this video really is to show off what the city looks like. So you've got that horrid 60s area at the back there. And doesn't it open up? I think it's glorious how it opens up to the back. Now you can see the reason why I've lowered down the train yard there. Even from this angle, you're basically able to see everything as you drive along. So if you're in the cab and look right, you'll be able to see all those trains down there. Whereas if it was on the same level, you wouldn't be able to do that. That's the whole reason for lowering it down. I'll mention that again in a moment where she go on board. You notice I put hills on both sides. That's again so we can hide the fact that the board ends just after that really. Again to the station and the town area. It looks right. And as you can see, most importantly, it runs okay. And then finally we're going to see the factory area. We'll go straight through one of the buildings there. Right, now we're going to have a little look around here. train depot. That grass is a little long, if we're going to be honest here. Maybe we can deal with that. That train's glorious, isn't it? I love that train. And now we're going to ride on board. So along this, we're going to do two views here. The one which is riding just slightly behind and literally in the cab where we'll swap to the other halfway through. There's the track to the right which leads down to the train depot, and it leads round as well and underneath the bridge. Well, there's the train depot. You see what I mean about being lower down, you see everything. So whatever trains you've got parked in there, you're going to see that. And that is the whole, as I said, the very reason I lowered it down there. And it also works very nicely, as it means we get a track underneath. Here we go. Just the cab. We'll flip between the two views. I think actually this one for viewing what the scenery is probably better. Hedges popping in, I don't like that. As I say, I think a few more animated people maybe on the platforms there would be a good idea. And this opens up a little bit more now with the tracks to the left. I like that. I looked a lot on boards, and you see a lot of this down main lines and things. The tracks open up to the left or the right. So we're probably going to do a lot more of that down the main line, I think. Well, we're leaving the city at the moment. So now we're actually going to go on board with a diesel, and we're going to go underneath the bridge. It gives us another view of the an area we haven't seen quite yet, and also the train yard. I hadn't noticed that before. Those hedges there, just popping in. Now these points have got levers at the moment. They're obviously going to change. We'll change them to the invisible ones. I'm not too worried about that right now. I don't know if you hear the beep beep and fan going backwards. So I'm taking it slowly. Gives us a time to actually have a look. Plus you probably can't take it too fast down these points anyway. Probably about 25 would be the fastest you can go there. We're doing probably about 18 right now. It's funny when you're riding on board, you go under this bridge, it feels like that bridge is too low, but I've checked it, it's not. It's absolutely correct. It's very tight, that track though. So we slow down to go through these points. Now notice the track I've used is much older looking than the newer track there. Now this point does need a little bit of attention. I only noticed this after I actually created this video. Click, see, there we go. It's very easy to actually fix, and it'll be done by the time you guys play it. this one as well. Look at it, sort of jags to the left a little bit, isn't it? I don't think you notice that too much at this speed. And there's the line going to the left there, but that will go to a portal, I think. I don't think we'll take it any further. And we've slowly got the embankment. The idea I've got from this, in fact the whole train yard here, I was looking at so many pictures on Google of 1960s sort of depots and things, and I did see there's a couple which had embankments like this leading around, and they sort of edged it. I thought it was a brilliant idea to actually put it within this type of track. And there we go, we're going to make it back up to the main line again. And back onto the much newer looking tracks here. Right, we're going to finally, we're going to finish just looking at a few overhead views here. That's a bit juddery because I've slowed the film down. Otherwise it zooms it's way too fast otherwise. I think it's 90% speed we're using. But it gives you a good idea what the town actually looks like from above. I think we could probably I held off painting this area because from the track you don't really see it, but yeah, it does. It triggers me slightly that all the grass is the same colour here, so I probably will add some different colours on this side. If you look from the track, you really just don't notice it. But that is it, and that is it for this short little series. More Big Build will be on the way at some point in the future when I've made everything. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please press the like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And well, see you next time. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.